My name is Mícheal Ó Mairtín and I'm living in Cashel Downs in Kilkenny. I'm a retired primary school teacher, having been a principal of a Gael school. This was a no-brainer looking at solar PV because we look at the world and the world we're living in. We look at global warming and we look at the way the world is going. And both Phill and myself, we sat down, we were chatting about it to see what could we do. And I know it's in grand scheme of things, it's small, but we decided that we would go solar panels in order to do our wee bit to save the environment, thinking of our children and thinking of our grandchildren. We chose Voltaic because Sean Wynne, when he called to see us, told us all about the product, was very, very clear, wasn't trying to push anything on us, but was very clear in what Voltaic did and the offers that were there and what our needs within the house were. And having gone through it thoroughly with me, we decided we'd go for Voltaic. Oh, Sean was wonderful. Sean was like, he was like your brother. He came in, he sat down, he was relaxed, he chatted, he talked, and of course he's from the Midlands like myself, and so we hit it off very well, and so an excellent ambassador for Voltaic. But the day of installation was excellent because the boys arrived and got down to business, and there wasn't a problem in the world. They just got up on the roof, they did what they had to do, and when they were finished, cleaned up, and you wouldn't have even known that they were here. And they did a lovely, tidy job on the roof. And a number of people have commented on how well they installed the panels, because the panels just fit in quite naturally. So I'd have 100% for the lads who came and did the installation. Every day you can see the input of energy into the house, and also I'm looking forward to a reduction in my electric bills, because that's one of the purposes behind it, as well as caring for the environment, also was a reduction in our ESB bills. The most recent ESB bill showed a terrific reduction from last year for the same period. Oh, I know it's benefiting, and I can see that, and I can see even on a dull and dark day, I notice when I look at the input, I see that it's working away there, even though the sun may not be shining. Of course, the most important one of all was the reduction in the ESB bill, and also what it's actually doing. It's saving the environment to a certain degree, and that makes me feel good. It makes Phill and myself feel good that we are doing our little bit to save the environment. But the wonderful thing about Voltaic, the wonderful thing is that you can ring up and you have a friendly voice at the end. Orla's there and she's encouraging you, she's pointing out things to you. They're not trying to push anything upon you. And from the beginning, I found that the office where Orla is extremely helpful. When Sean came, very clear, and when the boys came to do the installation, excellent. And any questions that I had, they were answered and put my mind at ease that I have done, I was doing and have done the correct thing. Oh, I'd have no hesitation in recommending it, and a number of people have come and looked at the installation, and I brought them into the house and showed them around the various aspects of the installation, and they were very impressed by the neatness of the panels on the roof, and certainly I would recommend highly Voltaic. The whole thing was, it was a very positive experience, you see, and that's, as a customer, or a consumer, and the consumer must be happy, and the provider has to make sure that the consumer is happy. And in this instance, Voltaic made sure that Phill and I were happy consumers.